ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
So the Raptors starting five. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's VanVleet. Back to Barnes. Pass to VanVleet. With the fadeaway. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
VanVleet against Lowry. Here's 7. Passes to Lowry. There's the drive. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Siakam against Adebayo. Let's go with a 3. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
You can run the offense through Siakam. That's part of what he brings to the table. You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria. Jakob Pirtle is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A. And I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops. But the game is growing there because of Jakob Pirtle. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
Now here's VanVleet, beyond the arc. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Watch how Fred commands the floor, moving the defense around and finding a shot.
Right wing. Here's Adebayo. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
And Toronto calls time here. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, B.A., the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Victor Oladipo's checked in for Miami. Siakam, no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Hero finds Butler.
Come get it, come get it.
It's Adebayo, high post. Just 5 on the clock. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
For his career, Bam shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
Pirtle with a screen on Oladipo. VanVleet drives. Can't get it to fall.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Inside. It's stolen by Barnes. VanVleet against Oladipo. VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. Now here's Pirtle. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. For Miami, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. To the paint. Here's Adebayo.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Pirtle with a screen on Hero. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Back to Anunoby. Pirtle with a screen on Hero. Down low. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Anunoby.
Great recognition by Pirtle, slicing through the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
Hero, the pass to Yurtseven. Here's Oladipo. And there's the drive. Butler on the wing. Back to Yurtseven. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Butler understands the importance of keeping his teammates involved.
Siakam outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Now here's Adebayo. Achua with the rebound. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Yurtseven's got 4 rebounds now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Adebayo passes to Butler. Hero on the wing. And he drives in. Back to Adebayo. Oh, Siakam with the block.
Siakam does a great job of contesting and altering shots. That time gets the block.
To the middle. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 8.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Butler. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
So for Toronto right now, Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
It's your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
Martin, he's checked in for Miami.
Give them a round of applause.
Miami trailing.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed. Even after the
previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A free throw good from VanVleet. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And it's Butler with the jam.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense.
Kicks it out to Siakam. VanVleet on the wing. He's guarded by Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. Anunoby passes to Achua. Banked it in off the glass.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Hero for 3. The Heat rebound. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Free throw's good. Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
Achua can't hit. The Heat have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Adebayo in the post, guarded by Van Vliet. From down in the low post, it goes.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Van Vliet against Butler. Achua with the dunk.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Adebayo sets a screen. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Achua. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Anunoby. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
That wing athleticism and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Martin outside. Launches a 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Martin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Pass to Achua. There's a minute 34 left to play in the second quarter. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
For such a young player, it's impressive to see how well Barnes can read the floor and make plays for others.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Siakam, the pass to Achua. From down low. No good off the glass. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Oladipo outside.
And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
That one drops. He ties it up. A line change here for Toronto. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Toronto has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Boucher outside. He takes it in, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jimmy Butler.
You know, from what I've heard, Chris Boucher has a great attitude about his game, and he's always looking for ways to improve.
The Heat have gone 8 for 9 here in this second. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the attack, Hero, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Picked by Pirtle. Trent from long range. Drills it from deep. Trent's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Hero outside. Left side Butler. Oh, got it off in time, but it's... All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Your Miami Heat, 33. The Raptors, 35.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Martin in at the 3. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Martin with the bucket.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And the basket by VanVleet. VanVleet's got 14.
What a fearless competitor VanVleet is. Figures out ways to score inside while being covered. What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Lets it go from deep. Here's Siakam. The shot comes out. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Hero with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Hero with the bucket, and the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
Barnes finds Pirtle. It's good. He has 6.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
VanVleet outside. To the inside. Denied by Adebayo.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Adebayo with a steal. Oladipo outside. This for the tie. And the layup is up and in. And it's all knotted up.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Anunoby against Hero. Pass to Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The 3 from Barnes. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oladipo into the lane. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher a screen on Martin. Knocked loose. Butler with the ball. Martin covering. On the take. A shot by Butler, no good. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
4 on the clock. Has to bend. Butler against Barton. Boucher down low. Now here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Boucher against Butler. And the basket by Boucher.
Chris Boucher's coaches and teammates love seeing this. They know how efficient he can be inside.
Butler against Boucher. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Martin, the pass to Achua. Now a timeout called by Toronto. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double. Whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Trent finds Barton. Releases. Clock at 6. Achua passes to Barton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Raptors lead by 2. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Oladipo with the ball. He has 6. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Hero. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
That's his signature move, Tyler Hero, using the screen to create just enough separation.
Some impressive scoring and still a quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Heat shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. So the Raptors 5 right now. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5.
Bam is cooking right now. Once he flips this switch, he's tough to slow down.
Anunoby can't get it to go. The Heat with the lead. Oladipo outside. Outside Butler. That one no good. Excellent D there from Siakam. Here's Barnes. Can't get it to drop. And it's Miami the other way. Tipped away. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Oladipo finds Adebayo. Outside Butler. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 5 assists in the game. VanVleet up top. He's guarded by Oladipo. Siakam for 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Hero outside. Six to shoot. And no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Siakam outside. 4-3. That shot missing. Hero with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Hero, the pass to Martin. Oladipo outside. Adebayo, a screen on VanVleet. It's Oladipo with a drive. Adebayo, that's good.
A dangerous pick and roll partner. Adebayo's a high-level athlete with great size.
Siakam with a screen on Hero. Pass to Siakam. VanVleet outside. Siakam in the post. He's guarded by Hero. The baseline J with the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Hero outside. Driving in. Yep, that one goes. And the Heat lead by 5.
Gotta like this. Tyler Hero finding a way to come up huge.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Hero. Anunoby passes to Siakam, and the layup is good off the glass.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
Martin the screen. Outside Butler. Martin outside. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Raptors. Outside Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Oladipo. Pass to Siakam to tie it up. Gets the three ball to go. Siakam's got 7 points for the quarter.
Great shooting instincts from Pascal Siakam. He knew he had that quick shot in the bag.
Martin right side. Here's Hero. Anunoby covering. 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. Takes it inside. And he buries it.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Siakam outside to take the lead. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. Now here's Butler. Into the lane. And it's in.
Defense, what defense? Jimmy Butler was determined to knock that one down.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And here's Siakam for three. And it's Siakam again missing.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Now at the line, Tyler Hero. Shoot.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Hero is a huge player for this team, a guy who does a little bit of everything out there.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Siakam with a screen on Oladipo. Here's Pirtle. Yes!
Jakob Pirtle connecting in the clutch.
Stolen by Anunoby. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory. But hard alley, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
I smack clowns with mad style.
UK Sports. Welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. Here's Hero. Passes it to Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Back to Adebayo. Moves back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Oladipo against Garland. The pass to Okoro. Clock at 6. Allen a screen on Hero. Okoro kicks to Allen. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability. Never one to shy away from contact, willing to mix it up on the glass. Go to work, Jimmy Butler.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. And he commits the intentional foul.
Evan Mobley. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And stolen by Mobley.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Hero with it. Butler in the corner. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. To the paint. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Good saving. Second chance shot. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Mitchell. The putback. Mobley on the follow.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Butler up top, guarded by Garland. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Mobley. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come. That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Now, here's Garland. Allen finds Garland. Allen a screen on Oladipo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
How about Jared Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Yurtsevin. Kicks it out to Hero. Now Oladipo. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Allen outside. Pass to Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Now here's Butler. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Mitchell. Going inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
There's a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
For Cleveland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Hero. This is it to Octopi. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. There's the pass to Yurtsevin. That one falls.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Allen, a screen on Butler. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off target with his 3. Here's Butler. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Miami. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And here are the Cavaliers.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Here's Butler. Yurtsevin. A second chance effort. There's the screen. Butler passes to Yurtsevin. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Cavaliers leading. Here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Garland, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Butler against Garland. Yurtsevin passes to Octopi. Heat moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. There's the 3. It's good from long range.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. I had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Garland with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Yep, that one goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one. Allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Love's check in for Yurtsevin. Now here's Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. There's the drive, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Love with the screen on Mitchell. Hero on the wing, covered by Mitchell. Love kicks to Adebayo. And it's sent back by Allen.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Mobley the pass to Mitchell. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. Hero with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Hero passes to Love. And the layup is good.
Well, you got to try and do your best to get Kevin Love out of the paint because this guy is so adept at using his frame and his strength to get that kind of inside position.
Now, here's Garland. Allen in the post, guarded by Oladipo. Butler against Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Mobley throws it down.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Now, here's Garland. 1:02 left here in the second. Allen dishes to Garland. Back to Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. So Oladipo will bring it up for Miami. Kicks it to Butler. From down in the low post, it goes. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And Adebayo sends it back. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Butler feeling it out a bit. It's a pick by Love. Outside Butler. He dishes it to Love. Back to Butler. The 11-footer. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And
The Cavaliers, 19.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Mitchell with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. Mobley. Garland against Oladipo. Here's Mobley, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Mobley's got 8.
Oh, to be blessed with athleticism and touch. Mobley has all the tools to be elite.
Here's Butler. Kicks it out to Love. Outside, Hero. Back to Love. Outside, Hero. And the Heat, another three.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. He's got 10.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Mobley. Timeout called, the Heat. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Miami grabs the miss.
Indoors, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
Now Mitchell, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell passes to Allen, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 6 points for Jared Allen.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
Kicks it out to Love. Back to Oladipo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Darius Garland picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 7. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Mobley. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. Love with the screen for Hero. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And there's Love. That's good on the assist from Hero. Love's got 8.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
There's Garland, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Indoors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 8, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Outside, Hero. Love outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Now, here's Garland. There's the dish to Okoro. Back to Garland. shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And at 6 points for Darius Garland. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Adebayo's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami. Here's Mitchell. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Heat lead by 7. And we're coming right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position.
Evan Mobley understanding he's got a rhythm, and he just keeps attacking. The answer is not yet there for this defense.
Hero with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Butler. It's good. And the Heat lead by 7.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Mobley against Adebayo. Shot clock at 5, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Clock is at 3.
And you love how much heart Bam plays with defensively, working overtime on that possession.
And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Cavaliers on D. 7-point differential. Love with the screen for Hero. From 11 feet away.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Mobley. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Miami leading by 7. Adebayo with a screen on Garland. Here's Oladipo. Shoots over Mobley. Adebayo kicks to Hero. And the Heat, another 3.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebound, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
It's stolen by Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Love with the screen for Hero. Jacks up a 3. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Kevin Love. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Allen, a screen on Oladipo. Mobley right side. Trying to get something going. And Mobley throws it down.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Pass to Adebayo. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Hero. And stolen by Mobley. Oh, and here we go. Okoro's got it. The fast break chance. And Allen slams it in.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
It's a pick by Love. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
1:41 left to play here in the fourth. Love kicks to Oladipo. Here he goes. Back to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
Man, terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Mitchell against Butler. Mobley a screen on Butler. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mobley's got 12 points in just the second half. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've led by as much as 10.
Well, listen, we know that Butler possesses this ability. Break down off the dribble, defender just left hanging.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. And the call. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where
The previous play is under review.
what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see this,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The pass to Love. He kicks to Butler. The three. Offensive rebound. Outside, Hero. Love finds Hero. Back to Love. Stolen by Mitchell.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way. They might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Kicks it out to Love. Outside Butler. And so it's Miami winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but
I smack clowns with mad style.
Exciting edition of NBA ball. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the three. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Now Pirtle. Allen defending. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
They get it back. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Siakam the screen. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Stolen by Mobley. Anunoby against Mitchell. Tipped. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Siakam. Good D by Mobley.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. No good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. The three from Okoro. Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Pass to Siakam. Fires from deep. And the Raptors miss again.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside Garland. Fires for three. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Siakam the screen. Anunoby for three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Mitchell. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Here's Van Vliet. Mobley with the block. Mitchell against Barnes. And Mitchell with the slam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Anunoby against Mitchell. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And here's Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Pass to Pirtle. Over Okoro. That one a little long.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not. One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Allen can't get it to go. Toronto trailing. Anunoby for three. Counted from distance. Anunoby's got 6.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Here's Garland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. With the drive. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Garland against Van Vliet. Anunoby for three. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. He's got 12.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
27 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Garland. A shot to stop the run, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Anunoby against Mitchell. Pirtle with a screen on Mitchell. Anunoby for three. And the Raptors another three.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Raptors out in front, leading by 7. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors. We've seen Jakob Poeltl make huge strides with his defense since coming into the league, Richard.
He's become one of the top rim protectors. Each season, his block numbers get better. Players think twice about driving the lane when he's out there.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Here he goes. Now here's Allen. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Okoro on the wing. Mobley up top. Clock at 6. Tries again, and it's Okoro penetrating. And it's good on the layup. Toronto's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Up top, Anunoby. Checked by Mitchell. Siakam with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Anunoby. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And Mobley throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Anunoby can't get it to go. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Siakam outside. Launches it. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Okoro. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Timeout called, the Raptors. A line change here for Toronto. Grant, we always talk about great footwork from post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
To the wing on the left. Here's Boucher for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 2.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Here's Mitchell. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Here's Benton. Guarded by Garland. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
That was an Okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see missed connections like that too often.
The Cavaliers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Here's Mitchell to the middle. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Boucher a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Trent. Here's Boucher. Trent outside. From deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Okoro on the wing. Mobley outside. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. He can't hit that time. And Toronto will come the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Boucher on the screen. Over to the left wing. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
Mitchell into the lane.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That free throw is good from Mitchell.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Boucher a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Trent. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And so a close game as we wrap up the... All right, good stuff, Allie.
Your Raptors, 24. The Cavaliers, 26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
We've got Chris Boucher. He's out there with Precious Achiuwa. Will Barton is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Benton in at the point. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. And so it's Cleveland with it. Outside Garland. To the paint. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. Toronto's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Back to Siakam. There's the three. He's rebounded by Okoro.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Great instincts with the ball. Garland just picks a guy. He sets him up to score. 2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
And just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Van Vliet against Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Anunoby against Mitchell. Anunoby passes to Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Mitchell. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Cavaliers leading. Now here's Garland. 9 points in the game. Inside. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Your fast hands help Siakam force a turnover, which he turns into a successful fast break.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Van Vliet against Garland. Anunoby for 3. The shot won't fall. And Cleveland the other way now. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Toronto's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Garland. 20 feet out. Pass to Siakam. Fires the 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Down low. Here's Pirtle. And down it goes. 2 points. Pirtle's got 4 points in the quarter.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Nice job by Allen inside, getting the ball in a good spot and finding a way to execute.
Siakam for 3. He's rebounded by Okoro. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. And Mitchell with the slam.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Van Vliet against Garland. Kicks it out to Siakam. Anunoby for 3. Kept alive. 26 seconds left to play in the third quarter. It's tipped. Pirtle back to Siakam. Clock at 4. 3-pointer, no good.
Raptors foul. That's his second personal foul. Substitution for your Raptors. Will Barton.
The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Achua with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet finds Achua. And the Raptors miss again. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. He put... All right. right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Boucher against Allen. All by himself. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Making himself available. A little hustle and good positioning makes Mobley the option on the fast break.
To the left wing. Here's Benton. Knocks down the long J.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Big three right there, especially at this point in the game.
It's deflected. Barton against Mitchell. Barton, the pass to Achua. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Barton finds Boucher. Achua with a screen on Mobley. To the paint. Achua with the dunk.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Barton. Barton against Mitchell. Pass to Allen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Precious Achua picks one up.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
So both free throws good from Allen. The Raptors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Trent's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Despite being only about 6'1", Garland is a terrific finisher in the paint, even with the defense all in his space.
Boucher against Mitchell, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Benton. Boucher outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Benton. Over Mobley.
A 7-footer who can legitimately defend 1 through 5. Mobley is suffocating any player out there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Raptors with some changes.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Garland with the ball. Van Fleet with some nice D. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Siakam. Drops in the layup for 2.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
1:58 left in the final quarter. Mitchell against Van Vliet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Allen with a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. That one doesn't drop. Hurdle with some nice D. The Raptors have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Picked by Pirtle. Barnes with it. Picked up by Allen. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Mitchell. And it's Toronto with a rebound. 1:06 left in the game. Here's Anunoby driving inside, and that misses. That would have put him up. The Cavaliers shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
VanVleet outside, kicks it out to Siakam. Siakam gets doubled. Outside Anunoby. Three-pointer, VanVleet. And they'll get another chance. Siakam outside. Drives to the hoop. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And an intentional foul right there.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a three-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
VanVleet against Garland. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. And here's Siakam for three. Off target from downtown. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this one.
Smack clowns with mad style.
of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is out there with Yurtseven. And it's Butler in at the 3. Now Lowry following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. And here is Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Good D by Barnes. Anunoby against Butler. The pass to Barnes. He feeds it to Pirtle. Here's Anunoby. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Tries again. They shoot again. Pirtle's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Butler. Back to Lowry. Stolen by Van Vliet. Barnes left side. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Butler against Barnes. Yurtseven passes to Butler. Makes it off the glass.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Siakam against Adebayo. Barnes passes to Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. Just 3 to shoot. Back to Van Vliet. Stolen by Yurtseven. Here's Butler. Pass to Lowry. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Van Vliet with it. Butler covering. Adebayo against Van Vliet. Count that one.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here is Lowry driving to the basket. That one drops for him. Lowry's got 5.
And he just uses his body so well off the bounce. Kyle Lowry, he's in complete control right there. And then look at that soft touch.
Here's Van Vliet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
The shot by Lowry, no good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Siakam sets a screen for Barnes. So the wing on the left. Siakam inside. Defended by Butler. Shot clock at 6. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Siakam.
And the all-around game of Siakam is so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Butler. Uses the glass to drop it in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Anunoby against Hero. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Miami the other way. 36 seconds left in the first. Yurtsevin passes to Adebayo. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Anunoby. Van Vliet passes to Purtle. Another shot. Kicks it out to Siakam. Passes to Barnes. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Barnes has got 6 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Heat. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Here's Hero. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Adebayo is the big man with Butler slotting in at the 4. Tyler Hero out there with Oladipo. And it's Martin in at the small forward. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And we'll see Bam Adebayo go to the line here. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Here's Hero. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Banton. From the wing, and another basket for Toronto. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Oladipo right side, and stolen by Achiuwa. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now here's Oladipo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now the pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Barton. Driving the lane, and Butler sends it back.
Butler with great anticipation there and swatting that one away.
Adebayo drives in, and Adebayo throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Achiuwa. A shot off that time. Barton against Butler. A putback. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got the lead up to 4 now for Miami.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Driving in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here is Martin. It's hauled in by Achiuwa. You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
And here are the Raptors now. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. The dunk by Achua.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here is Martin. No points in the game yet for him. He gets it in there. And the Heat lead by 2.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
They get the rebound. The dunk by Achua.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Now, here's Boucher. After Tyler Hero's miss, Boucher finds Trent. Achua, the dunk by Achua.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. Martin wide open. He fires, and it's off from three-point range. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trent against Hero. Achua, the pass to Trent. Here's Barton. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Boucher. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 4-point Raptor lead.
Well, Will Barton, always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Again, the miss by the Heat. Here's Banton. Pass to Boucher. Here's Banton. Lays it up and banks it in. Banton's got 6 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here.
Thank you, David. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Back to Butler. From deep three-point range. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 5.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero, so confident in his ability to connect from deep.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The kick out to Oladipo. Back to Butler. Hero on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Siakam for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Passes it to Adebayo. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Van Vliet. Pirtle kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Tries it again. And the call on the shot. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
The ruling on the floor stands.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Now here's Butler. He's got 8. The kick out to Oladipo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Van Vliet passes to Poeltl. The kick out to Barnes. And the pass to Anunoby. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Anunoby's got his first bucket in this one. And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
To the middle. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
Raptors with the lead. 1:31 left in the third. Siakam inside. He's covered by Hero. The offensive rebound, Poeltl. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
For the tie. And foul on the shot. So, and here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Shooting for Miami.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now. Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Butler deciding where to go with it. Outside, Martin. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And, Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Bam's getting so much better about understanding the length, and where it is that he can be best to cover ground.
They push it up 4 on 3. It's tipped. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
That is first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them. The Heat have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Adebayo with a screen on Barnes. Butler kicks to Adebayo. And he gets it back. Hero the bounce pass. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Adebayo is the big man with Butler slotting in at the 4. Hero out there with Oladipo. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. The Heat trail by 4. Hero with it. The kick out to Oladipo. Off target from 3-point range. Barnes passes to Barton. Drives to the hoop. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Outside, Martin. Adebayo with a screen for Martin. Back to Adebayo. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Van Vliet against Oladipo. Pass to Barnes. Over Martin. Siakam against Butler. Siakam inside. Toronto calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Siakam a screen on Oladipo. Van Vliet finds Barton. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Barton's got his first points in this one.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Back to Martin. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. Heat moving the ball around. Heat trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Here's Achua. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Tyler Hero picks one up. The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities. So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
On the wing, Anunoby. This is a Achua. Over in the corner, Barnes. Achua with it. Adebayo on him. Siakam finds Van Vliet. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. They trail by 6. Outside for Martin. Outside, Hero. Back to Martin. Over in the corner, Hero. There's Oladipo. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Now, Anunoby. Left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Siakam. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Butler. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Jimmy Butler is one of the respected guys when it comes to these moments to play in the clutch.
Siakam passes to Barnes. Siakam a screen on Martin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Siakam wants to be the guy for this team, especially in these types of high-pressure situations.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Achua.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Kicks it out to Hero. That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Martin the pass to Adebayo. Oladipo outside.
Oladipo, a guy who can live at the line with his power and explosiveness around the glass.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Poked away. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. It won.
Smack clowns with mad style.
good. Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. And they're your 7 out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard position.
This game is defined by heart and hustle. Bam Adebayo would be welcomed by any coach on any team in any league.
Mobley, a screen on Oladipo. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Here's Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Out to Oladipo. The 3-ball. Mobley grabs the board. Outside Mitchell. Driving to the basket. With the second effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he can't get the first one.
For your Cavaliers, Evan Mobley.
Good on the second one. Here's Butler. And we're about a minute into the first. Inside. Pass to Adebayo. Second chance effort. Rejected by Allen. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Adebayo with the rejection.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
That one falls.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Garland finds Mobley. Outside Garland. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Now here's Butler. He's closely guarded. Controls the rebound and the putback.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Mitchell against Butler. Mobley, a screen on Butler. Mitchell drives in. Mobley, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
You're 7, a screen on Mitchell. Going inside, and it's Butler with the jam.
The confidence of Jimmy. Feels like he can drive to the rim whenever he wants.
Allen with a screen on Butler. Out left to the wing. From deep, Mobley. He drops it from range. Mobley's got 8.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
He's rebounded by Okoro. The Cavaliers leading. Allen with it. Now guarded by Butler. And Allen gets it to go.
A long, strong big. Allen doesn't mind absorbing a little contact.
For Miami, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Butler passes to your 7. Back to Butler. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Oladipo against Garland. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Offensive board. Allen on the wing. He tries for 3. That one is off. Miami trailing. Outside Butler. Over Mitchell. Butler's shot is good. Butler's got his second basket.
Butler has come a long way with his ball handling. He has a few tricks he can pull off from time to time to score.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mobley's got 10.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Pass to Adebayo. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. The drive by Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Adebayo. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Garland. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mobley. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Evan Mobley getting it done for the Cleveland.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
On the court for Miami here in the second. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the point. Now here's Butler, tightly guarded. Adebayo, that's good. He has 6.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Oladipo against Garland. Here's Mobley, goes back up. And he lays it in. Mobley's got 12 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Mobley, a screen on Oladipo. To the inside. Mobley down low, working on Adebayo. Mobley, no good. Miami shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Adebayo with it. Give him 8. Pass to Yurtseven. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Mitchell against Butler. Allen with a screen on Butler. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. 5 on the clock. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Hero, no good. The Cavs have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Rebound by the Heat. Hero outside. Inside. Stolen by Mobley. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Oladipo against Garland. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Hero, the pass to Butler. 1:44 left to play in the first half. 13 feet out. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Free throw's good, Adebayo. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half of basketball. Mobley, a screen on Butler. Mitchell, count that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick-and-roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
Love, a screen on Garland. Outside for Love. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Free throws good, Adebayo. And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Allen with a screen on Butler. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Mobley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Here's Oladipo. Mobley with the block. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Garland.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
With the score, your Cavaliers 31, the Heat 23.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they've funneled people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. And there's the drive. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Mobley, a screen on Butler. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Out to Oladipo. Takes it inside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Garland against Oladipo. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Mitchell against Hero. Here's Oladipo. Got a hand on it. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell against Butler. For 3, Allen. Rebounded by Butler. The Heat have gone only 1 for 6 here in the 2nd half. Kicks it to Hero. Driving in. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Butler against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Butler. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Pass to Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Cleveland. They're on a 13-3 run. Garland against Love. And finished off by Garland.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
A minute and a half left in the 3rd quarter. Outside Mitchell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First free throw is good.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
Now here's Butler. Defense right on him. Pulls it. Double team on Butler. Oladipo finds Adebayo. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. Love with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Pass to Oladipo. Hero outside. It's stolen by Garland. By himself. And finished off by Garland.
Their offense has been unstoppable. Just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead. He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mitchell. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Heat have gone cold here in this 3rd quarter. Just 3 of 9. And it's Butler off the drive. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
You're in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That's good from Butler.
He's not like a lot of superstars. Jimmy Butler will call you out if you're on his team. All he wants to do is win.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And let's take a look at Miami. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the point.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Mobley with it. Hero picks him up to the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Mitchell inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
We know he's an explosive guard with a scoring mentality, but he's making big plays for others.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. For 3, Allen. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oladipo on the wing, guarded by Garland. Out to Oladipo. Soft touch off the glass.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Allen with a screen on Butler. Mitchell with the ball, and that's Love picking him up defensively. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Garland. To the inside. That's good from Allen on the assist by Garland.
With a soft touch around the basket. When Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Oladipo finds Butler. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And he banks in the layup. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Now Butler. 4 on the clock. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Mitchell drives in.
Yeah, so explosive. More often than not, Mitchell will beat you to the spot.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
The first one falls.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Pulls it from the top of the key. Kicks it to Hero. Outside Butler. Oladipo, right side. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Cavaliers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Evan Mobley.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Here's Butler. That one off the back iron and out.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. And again, the Heat missing. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's Garland. The three from Okoro. And that one drops.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is?
I smack clowns with mad style.
Jared Allen says.
I agree. That's right, David. You're right on it. Thanks for the report. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And he comes up with the deuce. And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front court and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big. They're dynamic. They're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show. Well, strength and savvy make Fred VanVleet a tough guy to deal with inside. Gets the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line. And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless. Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out and the game becomes more dangerous.
Now here's VanVleet. Barnes finds Siakam. Barnes sets a screen for Siakam. Lock at 6. Here's VanVleet, and it's sent back by Allen.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
And stolen by Siakam. Anunoby with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Anunoby passes to Barnes. VanVleet on the wing, guarded by Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And Mobley throws it down.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Now here's VanVleet. Passes it to Barnes. And Pirtle has it in the corner. And the 3 off target. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Mobley throws it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Siakam, a screen on Mitchell. Kicks it out to Siakam. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectation.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Excellent D there from Allen.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's a Okoro. And Mobley throws it down.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley. Not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
And there's the pass to Pirtle. Siakam against Mobley. Kicks it out to Siakam. Takes the 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Garland against VanVleet. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jared Allen. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred VanVleet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
Here's Allen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
For Cleveland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, Toronto no up. Cavaliers leading. Inside, here's Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's the lob to the hoop.
High IQ of Fred VanVleet is why he is so good in pick-and-roll action.
Now Mitchell. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Evan Mobley getting it. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Raptors trail by 4. VanVleet with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. The dunk by Achua.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Donovan Mitchell just understanding if I'm this close to the cup, I've got to score it.
Siakam for 3. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Siakam's got 6.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Now here's VanVleet. After the miss from Evan Mobley. Siakam a screen on Garland. VanVleet can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Garland kicks to Okoro. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. With the drive and the layup fall. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And they recover it. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Feeds to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Martin passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And there's VanVleet on the assist by Barton. 8 points for him. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. nightmarish clamps thus far.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And stolen by Barton. 1:56 left now here in the second. Siakam outside. And he drives in and finished off by Siakam.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Now, here's Mitchell. To the inside, and stolen by Achua. Now the Raptors moving it up. Siakam's running. Drops in the tray off the fast break. And it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
Here's Garland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out to the wing. Okoro wide open. He fires. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
And that one's good. Barton. There's a minute left to play here in the half. Here's Mitchell driving inside. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 6.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Barton kicks to Achua. Trent outside. Toronto working the ball around now. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Anunoby, he's checked in for Barton. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
7-second difference, shot and game clock, and stolen by Mobley. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 1-point Raptor lead.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Achua. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, blows the buzzer-beating dunk. Pascal Siakam. Thanks, David. And we'll be And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look.
Oh!
My goodness. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Van Vliet looking around. Down low, stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
For 3, Mitchell. That shot no good. And Toronto will come the other way. And Toronto turns it over again. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Allen, a screen on Anunoby for the tie. Mitchell finds Allen. Crafty move. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 assists now in the game. And for the Raptors, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Mobley outside for the lead. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Van Vliet's got 10.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
6 on the shot clock. There's Garland. That one's not going to go. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. It's a 1-point game.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
And it's Mitchell missing. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Van Vliet wide open. Offline with his 3. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
For 3, Van Vliet. Rebound by Mitchell. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Outside Garland. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the third. Mitchell outside. Takes it inside. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Anunoby. Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. And the Raptors miss again. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
For 3, Van Vliet. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Garland the pass to Allen. And stolen by Siakam. Anunoby with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Mitchell against Anunoby. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Mitchell outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 19 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Benton, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Off the inbound, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mitchell outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Mobley at the elbow. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Raptors trail by 5. Inside. Achua kicks to Boucher. Trent, a screen on Mobley. It's stolen by Allen. Mitchell against Trent. Shots good by Mitchell. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Siakam outside. Barnes passes to Siakam. A 3-ball. And again, Toronto no up. Cleveland leading by 9. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And he gets it to go. And now it's 27 points for Donovan Mitchell.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Raptors trail by 11. Van Vliet outside. Mobley against Siakam. Can they get it? Here's Pirtle. Banked in off the glass.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Garland against Van Vliet. Here's Mobley, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
Mitchell looking it over for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Okoro, that's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Mobley misses.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. A three from Barnes. The shot, no good. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Nobody near Allen. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Garland attacking to the middle. Stolen by Van Vliet. 3-on-3. From deep. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Fred Van Vliet does this consistently. Big time moment. He's ready to meet it, guys.
For 3, Mitchell. And that falls. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a...